August 14th, 2023. Deep within the Nevada desert, under the veil of secrecy at a classified U.S. military installation, something unprecedented was unfolding. We are now able to bring you the story, pieced together from fragmented communications and leaked internal video files. The initial reports were dismissed as technical glitches or sensor malfunctions. Soldiers on perimeter duty began reporting anomalous readings, fleeting shadows that defied logic and physics. They described them as pockets of absolute darkness, moving against the wind, absorbing light. This is the first piece of authenticated visual evidence. A standard issue bodycam from Sergeant Miller's patrol. What you're seeing was logged as a transient atmospheric anomaly. But watch closely. As the patrol sweeps the area, the darkness in the corner of the frame doesn't just sit there. It shifts. It seems to recoil from the light, condensing and then elongating with a speed that's physically impossible. This wasn't just a shadow. It was something wearing the shadow. The military designated it Umbra 01, the first of its kind. High-level directives were issued. Operation Penumbra was greenlit with one objective: capture and contain. This is thermal drone footage from the night of the operation. The teams, equipped with experimental light-phasing projectors, move in to corner the entity. You can see the heat signatures of the soldiers forming a perimeter. But the target, it has no thermal signature. It's a void, a cold spot on the sensor that moves with intelligent purpose. The radio chatter, which we've had to clean up significantly, is a symphony of confusion and rising panic. The entity wasn't just evading them, it was learning. Containment was established in a subterranean research bay, designated the Black Room. The chamber was lined with a matrix of high-intensity UV emitters, the only thing that seemed to keep the entity from phasing through solid matter. This security footage is from the third day of observation. Scientists attempted to study its properties. It displayed no biological signs, no energy output, yet it was demonstrably aware. It reacted to observation, its form subtly mimicking the shadows of the researchers on the other side of the reinforced glass. It was learning their shapes, their movements. The incident occurred at 2:43 a.m. A minor power fluctuation, a flicker in the lighting grid lasting less than a second. But a second was all it took. The primary containment failed. The emergency backup generators kicked in, but the entity was already loose within the facility. This next segment is from a handheld camera found near the West Corridor exit. The alarms are blaring. You can hear the soldiers shouting, their shots having no effect. The darkness flows like liquid, pouring down corridors, under doors. It separates and reforms, flanking Tim, outmaneuvering them. The terror wasn't just in what they could see. It was in what the entity did. It wasn't killing them. It was erasing them. A soldier would be enveloped by the shadow, and when it passed, there would be nothing left. No body, no equipment, just an empty space where a person once stood. The entity seemed to be drawn to the facility's central command. This is the last coherent piece of footage we have from the main control room's security camera. The personnel are in a full-blown panic, trying to initiate a facility-wide lockdown. The lights flicker violently. The shadow bleeds in from the edges of the frame, impossibly vast. For a single frame, just one, it solidifies. It's not a shadow anymore. It's a saw form, gaunt, impossibly tall, with limbs that stretch and bend at unnatural angles. It turns towards the camera, and for a split second, you can see something. An absence of features that is more terrifying than any face. Then, the feed corrupts into a cascade of digital noise and screaming static before cutting to absolute black. The entire facility went silent. It has remained silent ever since. Communication ceased. All signals lost. What happened inside remains unknown. And the most terrifying question is not what this thing is, but where it is now. Thanks for watching.